Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am so pumped for today's video. We're gonna be doing a good old-fashioned haul. I redeemed 2,000 points at Ulta and bought a bunch of stuff. I also got some new things from Sigma. I got a bunch of PR. Basically, I just have a lot of new stuff and I really wanna show somebody, and what better somebody than my YouTube friends. I have cracked into one of these things, but pretty much everything I've left untouched so we can unbox and swatch and play together. So if that sounds like a good time to you, keep on watching because we're about to get into it. So why don't we start out with the one thing that I have actually used, and that is what I purchased from Sigma. So I went ahead and bought their brand new Untamed palette. I actually have never tried Sigma's eyeshadow formula before. I've tried their blushes, I've tried their eyeshadow bases, eyeliner, mascara. I don't think I've tried any lip products from them. Maybe I have. I don't know. I've tried some of their makeup, but I know I've never tried their eyeshadows, and I've been very curious. I feel like since they launched the Enchanted palette and kind of went to this bigger rectangular format, people have had really good things to say about their eyeshadow formula. So I figured I would try this guy out. So this palette retails for $49. It has this really cool velvet kind of like zebra-y print textured detailing on the front. It's also the same thing on the exterior carton, which is just a nice little touch. You know, when you're gonna be spending $50 on an eyeshadow palette, you like to feel like you're getting a luxury experience. And then inside you are getting 14 eyeshadows, and these are in a variety of matte and metallic finishes. You're also getting a really nice dual-ended brush with this really cute gold detailing on it. And knowing the quality of Sigma's brushes, this may be one of the few and only eyeshadow brushes that comes in a palette that I would actually consider using. I haven't tried it out yet, but it feels nice. It looks like you get an E38 brush on one end, which is the diffused crease, and then an E54 medium sweeper. And I actually don't think I have either of those brushes in my regular collection, so that's kind of cool. And then the color story of this guy is kind of like grungy jewel tones. It definitely has kind of a little bit of that like safari vibe, hence Untamed. And I just thought that this would be a little bit more unique to add to my collection compared to say like the Corderosa palette, which while being really pretty, I feel like had a lot of shades that I could easily dupe elsewhere in my collection. This is a little bit more unique because it is quite colorful, but it's the kind of color that I do like to wear. It's not neon, it's a little more muted, a little more everyday appropriate, which definitely is my jam. Now, I am wearing this palette on my eyes right now. I used a few different shades for this look. I went in with Loyal first in the crease, and then I layered on a little bit of Feral to kind of warm things up. I put Rebel in the outer corner. I have the shade Hustle all over my lid, which is absolutely stunning. And then I have this shade Spirit in my inner corner. I have not, however, actually swatched this palette yet. I've just used it for a few looks. I actually did a look using the green shades the other day, and based on the first couple of uses, this palette does perform really nicely. The metallics are super sparkly and impactful without being crazy with the fallout. I did apply them over my NYX glitter primer just to be extra sure. And I mean, I've been wearing this all day and I have zero glitter fallout under my eyes, so that's awesome. So just for funsies, let's just swatch a few of these shades so you guys can maybe see a little bit better. Ooh, this green almost feels like a cream eyeshadow. It is so buttery. Oof, and that purple, I am so excited to use that purple. Oh, looks stunning. So here are a few of the metallic shades. That purple has like tons of micro glitter in it. I am all about that. And then let me get a couple of these mattes as well. They're very soft, very buttery. Got a really nice level of pigmentation. I've had zero problem with these showing up on my eyes, and I don't feel like they're particularly patchy either. So yeah, definitely a promising formula that I have enjoyed using so far, and I'm definitely looking forward to creating more looks with it. I think I am gonna go ahead and film a full little swatch video for Instagram as well. So if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you go do that so that way you can see what all of these shades look like swatched up close. And then along with the palette, I also picked up one of Sigma's like eyeshadow base primer sticks. I actually do already have one of these. I have the shade Bubbly. This is kind of more of a metallic icy champagne pink color, and it's really pretty, but I don't typically wear metallic shades as eyeshadow primers. So I kind of wanted to pick up one of the matte shades, and I know Robert Welsh talks about this particular shade and how great this formula is. So this is kind of just like a really pale cream color, which I think will create a really nice base for eyeshadows to pop on my skin tone. So I'm just excited to have this in my collection, to give it a try, see how it works for me, because I trust Robert, and he's always talking about the importance of eyeshadow primer and not using your concealers as a primer if you don't want your makeup to crease and fade as quickly. So I'm excited to give this one a go. And then there's what I bought from Ulta. So like I said, I redeemed 2,000 Ulta points. So I got a bunch of stuff for free. 2,000 Ulta points redeems for $125 at Ulta that you can put towards literally anything. I usually like to layer that on top of using like a 20% off your entire purchase coupon, but honestly, they haven't sent one out since COVID started, and I don't think they probably will for quite a long time, because I'm sure sales have been down and they probably can't afford to be giving people quite so many discounts. So I figured I would just take my $125 of free stuff and be happy with that. I did also pick up a few things from the 21 days of beauty sale, so I also have those things as well. So first, I got a couple of brow products. During the 21 days of beauty, the Precisely My Brow Pencil was half off, so I stocked up on another one of the shade 4.5, which is my perfect shade match in the Benefit Brow Collection. This is like my favorite brow pencil, so I figured I would just grab another one. It matches me really well. It shows up really nicely in my brows. It's super easy to use because it has a microfine tip. So just figured this is like a staple, not the most exciting thing. I'm still working on one currently, but when that runs out, it's nice to have a backup. But because my beauty purchases aren't always entirely practical and sometimes just for fun, I did pick up yet another brow product, but this one to test out because I was super curious. So this is the new brow micro filling pen with a 24-hour micro bladed effect. It's basically one of those 3-pronged felt tip brow pens. I know that this has been done before, but not by a brand that I've known very well or trusted. And when it comes to brows, like, I know Benefit does a really, really good job with them. So I was very curious to see their take on this product. I feel like this could be genius for my particular type of eyebrows. So my issue is that my brow hair is not only dark, but it's also fine, and my brows are kind of small and a little bit sparse. So filling them in and also keeping them looking natural is very difficult, because sometimes using a pencil that's dark enough to match my hair can leave my eyebrows looking too dark and too overly filled in. So I'm kind of secretly hoping that this will be very natural and long wearing and will just make me look like I have big, beautiful, bushy eyebrows, but like in the best way possible. So I 100% plan on testing this out ASAP. You guys will have to let me know if you're interested in seeing that on camera. And then I also picked up a bronzer from Nabla. This is the Skin Bronzing Powder. I had mentioned wanting to buy this in a new in beauty video not that long ago. I love Nabla's skin glazing highlights, so I was really curious to try this bronzer formula. It has the same style of packaging. Let me get the highlight and show you what it looks like. So as you can see, it basically looks identical except in a different color to the highlights. So I really love that. I think this is beautiful packaging. It's so aesthetically pleasing and it's not too bulky either. So I went with the shade Dune, which was described as a warm medium brown, and it looks absolutely stunning. Oh my God, I am very excited to feel this, to swatch this. Oof. It's very, very soft, but it's not overly powdery. These baked formulas have like zero kick up to them, but they're super, super smooth. That is so silky, very thin in texture. I think that's going to look absolutely stunning when applied with a brush. So I am very, very jazzed about this. I have a feeling this is going to give a really gorgeous satiny sheen to the skin without any sparkle. Like I could just tell looking at it in the pan, it's not matte, it's not flat, but it doesn't have any noticeable shimmer in it. I think it's just gonna give the skin a really healthy look, and I am pumped to try it out. And then I went a little nuts with the Too Faced. Well, maybe not super nuts, but I picked up a few of their new launches. So I grabbed the new Born This Way matte foundation because this just seemed like it would be right up my alley. I have the original Born This Way, and I think this is beautiful, but I don't really like wearing it in the summer when I tend to be more oily because it just goes a little too dewy on me for my preferences. I have very oily skin, so I generally like to use things that are a little more matte when my skin tends to be super greasy. But this version is supposed to be more mattifying than the original, so I might just like it overall better. It's supposed to have 24-hour wear. I don't know how true that actually is, and honestly, you shouldn't be wearing your foundation for 24 straight hours anyway. But here's to hoping that will just mean that it is very long lasting. It's also oil-free, transfer-resistant, and waterproof. I'm really curious, especially in these days of mask wearing, to see how transfer resistant it really is. Because as a person that likes to wear makeup, it's really annoying to also have to wear a mask everywhere you go because your makeup will just get all over the inside of your mask. So if I can find makeup that I can wear underneath the mask and isn't going to get everywhere, that would be amazing. So this is what the bottle looks like. It's very similar to the original. It's just a little bit skinnier and taller, which I do think is nice so you can tell the difference between the two if they're both sitting on your vanity, like mine will be. And I went with the shade light beige, which is what I wear in all of the Too Faced complexion products. So yeah, let me know if you guys would like to see me do a wear test on this. It's been a while since I've done a foundation wear test, but I feel like that could be fun with this. Maybe we could even throw in a little bit of the mask test as well. And then the other two Too Faced products that I purchased, I'm sure are going to be a surprise to absolutely no one because I feel like a lot of people are picking these up right now. But I got the new Pumpkin Spice eyeshadow palette as well as the liquid lipstick. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, but if you were into makeup circa 2017 or so, you may have remembered the little craze around these mini liquid lipsticks that Too Faced launched around the holiday. I think it was holiday 2017. It was either that or holiday 2018. Either way, these are old and I probably shouldn't have them anymore. I'm going to be decluttering them out of my collection, but they had the pumpkin spice liquid lipstick in that little set, and this was my favorite one out of the entire collection. I really enjoyed wearing the shade a lot. So knowing that they were launching it in a full size, I was super excited and decided to go ahead and pick one up because I know this is a shade I will actually wear, and now I can get rid of the little baby version without feeling sad that I won't be able to wear the shade anymore. So since I've already used this one, let me just swatch for you so you can see the shade of what this looks like. It's a really pretty warm, rusty nude, I would say. Like, it definitely has a bit of terracotta-ness, a little bit of peachiness. It's not brown, it's not straight up pink, it's not orange, it's somewhere kind of in between all of those, and I think it's actually a really, really flattering fall color. So very excited to have that in my collection without having to worry about contaminating my lips with bacteria using a lipstick that's like 3 years old. It also smells like pumpkin spice, which as a person that is all about the pumpkin spice life, I can really appreciate. And of course, the same thing goes for the eyeshadow palette. This is just darling. The design on the outside looks like pumpkin pie. It has these really cute little raised details. And then the inside has the same layout as, like, you know, the chocolate bar palettes, the previous year's gingerbread palettes, which I do have the gingerbread extra spicy from last year, but it didn't stop me from buying this because honestly, I was just so into the purples in here. Like, something about this color story just really drew me in. Honestly, this is probably my favorite fall holiday-ish launch palette that they've done so far. I just think it looks so fall and fun and pretty, and the smell is delicious. So I am very, very excited to play with this as well. I'm gonna have so much eyeshadow. We're not even done. There's gonna be more coming soon. Speaking of which, let's watch some of these purple shades. Like this one here, PSL and Chill, like that is so fun. I'm so into that. But also the shade Want a Piece of Me, this kind of like more icy taupey lavender. That looks super pretty. And then you have like Falling Into You, which is more of a true gold. Let's just give these a go. See how they swatch. Like, how fun is that? I want to put that all over my lid, like right now, if I wasn't already wearing makeup. Ooh, that is real pretty. Almost has like a greenishness to it. I don't know when I'm going to film all the videos I want to film using all of this makeup, but I really, really cannot wait to make some looks with this. I think it's gonna be so fall and so much fun. And then the rest of my Ulta haul were like staple products that I was restocking on. So I got 2 Beauty Blender solid cleansers. This stuff is freaking bomb. It is like the best soap to wash your beauty sponges. Nothing else gets foundation and concealer out of sponges as well as this stuff. I've tried other ones, I've tried liquid cleansers, nothing else comes close. And during the 21 days of beauty, they typically go on sale for 50% off. So that's why I bought 2, and this will last me quite a long time. I also picked up a brand new beauty blender. It has been forever since I've gotten a brand new, fresh beauty blender, like the true original and not kind of like a dupe sponge. And the only reason I got it was because Ulta was having a promotion where you could get one for $13, which is still kind of a lot, knowing that there are some great sponges for like $6. But I rarely ever see the beauty blender go on sale, so I figured why the heck not just pick up a fresh one while I could get it at a discount. And then I also picked up another pair of my current favorite false lashes. These are the Kiss Lash Couture Naked Drama Lashes in the style chiffon. They are so beautiful. They're very fluffy and flirty. They're very dramatic. I can handle a big long lash because I have a ton of lid and brow space. I need big falsies to take up this situation. I think if you had small eyes, these would be way too much for you. But if you have big eyes and you need lashes that are big and dramatic, but also not like too much, these are perfect because they do have like a little bit of softness and fluffiness to them. They're not like overly dense to the point where like you can't even see your eye look anymore. And the band on these is perfection. I've tried a bunch of different lashes from Kiss, from Ardell, from high-end brands, and these are so flexible and so comfortable. They, contour to your eyes perfectly. And the band is a little bit thicker, which I like as far as being able to actually put the glue on it. It's really easy to get enough glue on there to actually get them to stick to your eyes. But it's nice and soft and flexible, so it will apply really easily and it's not uncomfortable to wear. So yeah, for $7, these are like the best falsies, specifically the Naked Drama. I like them better than the Pinup and the other lashes that Kiss has. Those ones do not have comfortable bands, but the Naked Drama, fantastic. So those were all of my purchases. Now we're gonna move into some things that I've recently received in PR. So I've got a bunch of skincare. I feel like most of the PR that I get is skincare actually. So the first thing I have here is a brand new launch from Good Molecules. I love seeing their new launches just because I feel like they make really great innovative products and they are super transparent. They now put the ingredients list broken down by percentage on their packaging, which I think is incredible. So you know exactly what's in here and exactly what concentration there is of everything. So this is their new Rosewater Daily Cleansing Gel. This is their first like traditional liquid cleanser that I think they've ever launched. They do have a balm cleanser as well as like a bar soap that you can use for face and body, but this is their first like regular old liquid cleanser, which I'm really excited about because now I can have like a more complete Good Molecules skincare line. So this is what it looks like. This is a glass bottle. Good Molecules generally uses glass for their packaging because it is more sustainable. You can recycle glass an infinite number of times, but you can't do that with plastic. So I really appreciate that. And it also just feels more luxurious and high quality. Like this has a nice heft to it. But Good Molecules is very affordably priced. Their products are really not very expensive. I don't know how much this costs. Does this say here? So $12 is the retail price on this, and you get 4 fluid ounces of product, which I think is awesome. The little insert here says this is a vegan face wash. It will soothe your skin while removing impurities, and it's pH balanced to a pH of 5.5. and is infused with 1% antioxidant-rich rose water for brightening of your skin tone. So I'm really jazzed to give this a go. Hopefully it won't be drying. I do love a good cleansing gel to follow up my double cleanse at night or just to refresh my skin first thing in the morning. So we will definitely be putting that to the test. Then next, I got a couple of products from Yensa. So Yensa is the sister brand to Pure Lease. If you're more familiar with Pure Lease, they were both brands founded by Jennifer Yen. And Yensa's whole thing is that it's like a superfood based brand. So there are certain food ingredients that are known for their really strong like antioxidant properties, healing properties in the body. So they infuse a lot of those oils and extracts into their products. So these are their new CBD superfood products. So they have a dual cleansing oil as well as their superfood face oil. I love the green and gold packaging. It's very, very satisfying and pretty. This is a plastic bottle, but this dropper bottle is glass. And you get 5 fluid ounces of the cleansing oil and you get 1 fluid ounce of the face oil. So the cleansing oil is a dual phase oil. Basically, you apply it to your dry face, you break down all your makeup, and then it emulsifies when you rinse it away with water. It's got antioxidant and omega-rich CBD to nourish the skin, and it's powered with 8 super oils. I don't know what those 8 super oils are. Probably said it on the box that I took it out of. Thankfully, the internet has my back. So the 8 super oils are CBD, black sesame seed oil, black cumin seed oil, chia seed oil, broccoli seed oil, carrot seed oil, grape seed oil, and flaxseed oil. All of which I've heard really great things about. So this will help to calm skin, fight against acne and clogged pores, restore skin moisture, help cell renewal, sounds pretty fancy. This retails for $38, which is up there for a cleansing oil, but hopefully it works really well. I haven't had a chance to try it out yet, so I will have to let you guys know what I think. And then the Superfood face oil has the same 8 super oil blend in it, but obviously this is going to stay on your skin versus being rinsed off. And looking at the ingredients list, it looks like grapeseed oil is the first ingredient, followed by sunflower seed oil, both of which are really nice oils. So this probably is going to be a little bit more lightweight and not super heavy on the skin, which with my oily skin, I will appreciate. I'm just gonna take a couple little drops. Let's see how that feels. Oh yes, very nice and light. Has a little bit of a scent to it, but it's kind of like a very grassy, herbally kind of scent. Very, very spa-like and kind of fresh, which is nice. Face oils can be really nice to seal in your skincare routine at the end of the evening. So after you apply your moisturizer, you can add an oil on top to kind of lock everything in, or you could even mix it into your moisturizer to give it just an added boost of nourishment. $58 though, that is a lot of money. I know face oils can be really expensive because a lot of times they are pretty potent and you only need a couple drops. So I'll have to get back to you guys and let you know whether or not I think it's worth the price tag. All right, well, Kara woke up from her nap. I had to take her out, play with her, take a little break, but we're back in action to wrap up this video. So I think I left off just about to talk about this product here from Dermalogica. So they sent over their Hydro Mask Exfoliant. So this is a 2-in-1 mask and exfoliator, and it looks really cool. So it's this very light blue color. I don't know if you can see that easily through the bottle, but it has these little exfoliating spheres, and I believe they're made with bamboo. So says the little card that came in my PR package, and apparently it also has snow mushroom, which I know Volition Beauty has a snow mushroom serum, and apparently it's supposed to help to increase hydration in the skin. So very, very curious about this guy. It says on the box it's a hydrating and exfoliating 5-minute mask to smooth and renew for luminous, healthy looking skin. So exfoliating bamboo prime skin for optimal hydration. Snow mushroom holds 450 times its weight in water, infusing the skin with hydration, antioxidants, and vitamin D. Jojoba ester and amino acids derived from sugar beets hydrate and help to strengthen skin's moisture barrier, and cucumber extract provides a soothing, refreshing finish. So that sounds really, really cool. I haven't tried a new mask in a little while, so very excited to give this one a go. As is the case with pretty much everything from Dermalogica, this is kind of pricey. It retails for $60, so that is a lot for only 1.7 fluid ounces of product, but if it's amazing, who knows? Maybe it'll be worth it. So I guess we'll see. And if that wasn't enough, I also got some skincare from Garnier. These I received through Influencer. I've talked about this website a bunch before. It is a product review based website and app that anybody can join. You basically can participate in campaigns and get free products in exchange for reviewing on your social medias like Instagram, and for also leaving reviews on brand websites. So I will have a link for you guys to sign up for Influencer in the description box if that's something that you're interested in doing. But I got sent a Vox box with these two products. It's their Cannabis line. Cannabis CBD infused beauty is a really big thing right now. Anyway, I got their 3-in-1 pore perfecting cleanser, exfoliant, and mask. So again, kind of a similar product to the Hydro Mask. It's infused apparently with vitamin B3 and cannabis sativa seed oil. It's designed for people with combo to oily skin, which I have, and it does not have any sulfates, microbeads, parabens, or dyes. So that's pretty cool, although it does have artificial fragrance in here listed as the last ingredient. And then I also got this pore perfecting serum cream that's 24-hour moisture, serum, and sunscreen in one. And this does say it's fragrance free, which is awesome. However, this does have chemical sunscreens. It uses avobenzone, homosalate, octisalate, and octocrylene in it, which if you guys have been watching my videos for a long time, I tend to be very sensitive to chemical sunscreen. I only use mineral-based sunscreen because chemical sunscreens can sometimes cause me irritation and breakouts. So I don't know if I will be able to use this. I love that it is fragrance-free. I think that is great. And the other ingredients that are in here seem awesome. Water, glycerin, dimethicone, pretty standard, silica that helps to control oil, niacinamide, great for balancing oil in the skin, cannabis sativa seed oil. So like, seems generally like a pretty solid formula. Maybe I'll try it out like a couple times just to see what the texture is like and how it wears with my skin and if it helps to control oil. But I probably won't be able to use this long term and will ultimately need to like pass it along to somebody else. And then finally, the last thing I received in PR is from LA Girl. And I was so excited when I found out I was going to be getting this PR package because as soon as I saw these palettes, like I knew I wanted to try them. So they sent their new Break Free collection. So there are 2 palettes, and this is giving me like all of the late 90s, early 2000s middle school vibes with this like hologram 3D situation with the butterflies. Like, this is just reminding me of the days of the Trapper Keeper. Leave a comment if you were a kid that also remembers the Trapper Keeper. So first we have the This Is Me palette, which has the pink exterior packaging, and this is what it looks like on the inside. Let me take this little plastic sheet off so I don't blind you guys. So here are the 16 shades that are inside. It's such a gorgeous, romantic, pinky purple palette. These 16 pan palettes from LA Girl are so excellent. You get a huge, nice crystal clear mirror in here, really nice sized pans, and these shadows are beautiful. I have 3 other palettes of theirs in this format, and they're all so great for the price. So let's just like swatch a couple shades just to see. This one right here is like calling my name. It looks like it's almost kind of a sheer, shiny topper. Oh, so pretty. And then maybe this rosy metallic. Maybe we try one of the mattes. They're very soft. So this is a quick little peek at what some of these shades perform like. Just so smooth and pigmented and beautiful. Like, such a solid formula, and these palettes retail for less than $20. Like, I think it kind of depends on what retailer you're shopping from, because that's how it always is with drugstore brands. They're not exactly the same prices everywhere you go, but I think somewhere you can get these palettes for maybe $15. They may be like $18.99 or $19.99 elsewhere. I'm not really sure. I know you can get these online at Ulta right now though. And then the other palette is called Be You. This is more of a neutral palette. This one is definitely giving me vibes of like Urban Decay Naked Honey, Tartlet Toasted. Like, it has those warm, pumpkin-y fall tones to it. You have this ultra gorgeous, rich gold. We have kind of a burnt coppery shade, this beautiful mustardy yellow. So I am very excited to play with these on the eyes and see how they perform, because I think it's going to create some beautiful, beautiful looks. All right, you guys, so that is everything new that I've recently added to my beauty collection. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed this not so little haul. If you did, I hope you will consider giving this video a thumbs up. I always appreciate your support so much. And definitely leave a comment. Let me know, what would you like to see videos on? What would you like to see demos, tutorials, reviews? What are you interested in? And or if you have tried any of these products and you have some thoughts you want to share with all of us, definitely leave all the tea for us in the comments down below. So on that note, I have made quite a mess that I'm going to need to pick up. So I'm gonna go take care of that. I'm gonna go snuggle with my puppy, but I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.